This is a U.S. mistake that started 7 years ago. And I remember the day on your show when President Obama said, Assad must go. And I looked at you and Joe and I said, huh? How's he going to do that? Where's the policy for that?
Right.
And we know they sent in the CIA to overthrow Assad. The CIA and Saudi Arabia together in covert operations tried to overthrow Assad. It was a disaster. Eventually it brought in both ISIS as a splinter group to the jihadists that went in. It also brought in Russia. So we have been digging deeper and deeper and deeper. What we should do now is get out and not continue to throw missiles, not have a confrontation with Russia. 7 years has been a disaster under Obama, continuing under Trump. This is what I would call the permanent state. This is the CIA, this is Pentagon, wanting to keep Iran and Russia out of Syria, but no way to do that. And so we have made a proxy war in Syria. It's killed 500,000 people, displaced 10 million, and I'll say predictably so, because I predicted it 7 years ago that there was no way to do this and that it would make a complete chaos. So what I would plead to President Trump is get out, like his instinct told him, by the way. That was his instinct. But then all the establishment, the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Pentagon, everybody said, no, no, that's irresponsible. But his instinct is right. Get out. We've done enough damage, 7 years. And now we really risk a confrontation with Russia that is extraordinarily dangerous, reckless.
Idlib province is the largest Al-Qaeda safe haven since 9/11.
We consider any assault on Idlib to be a dangerous escalation of the conflict in Syria.
It's a different problem than ISIS, but it is a big problem and something we have to very much focus on as a counterterrorism objective.
Now an offensive against Idlib is starting, despite the clear warnings of the President of the United States and other world leaders. Airstrikes by Russia and the regime have already begun against
Al-Qaeda in Idlib province, leaders of Al-Qaeda that make their way to Idlib province.
They want to punish the civilians who had the courage to rise up against Assad.
And Idlib now is a huge problem. It is an Al-Qaeda safe haven right on the border of Turkey.
If Assad, Russia, and Iran continue, the consequences will be dire.
Just a year ago, the American Special Envoy for the Anti-ISIL Coalition, Brett McGurk, referred to Idlib as the biggest Al-Qaeda haven since 9/11. We can have a listen together to that.
Look, Idlib province is the largest Al-Qaeda safe haven since 9/11. And Idlib now is a huge problem. It is an Al-Qaeda safe haven right on the border of Turkey.
Well, Washington's rhetoric regarding Idlib does seem to have changed since then. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think since that report, maybe our position hasn't changed too much, but the evidence is out that we're playing too many games with Al-Qaeda because we've used Al-Qaeda as the excuse for being there, and yet I don't believe that is the case. I think we're there for other reasons, and Al-Qaeda it's a haven there, and we're on their side. I mean, the pragmatic reason for this is that we think Al-Qaeda will help our position, the United States position, to get rid of Assad. And this is a bipartisan Republican and Democratic position. It's only individuals like ourselves in the Institute for Peace and Prosperity that are arguing this is totally unnecessary. It's not the right position. It isn't what the United States should be doing. It's not part of our Constitution. And yet it drives us to align ourselves with Al-Qaeda. So the fact that they admitted it was more of an alert to those individuals that they had to overcome that image because we're supposed to be over there fighting them. But this isn't the first time that the evidence is very clear that we have aligned ourselves with Al-Qaeda when we think it's temporarily a benefit to our foreign policy.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 8, all right, is because we're coming into time, all right, where America is being exposed, all right, by their very own, okay, citizens, all right, by their very own people, all right. You have Edomites like Jeffrey Sachs from the Columbia University, all right. You have Brett McGurk from the United States Department in charge of the Global Coalition Counterterrorism on ISIS, all right, as well as Ron Paul, former U.S. Congressman, all right, these Edomites, all right, your own people, all right, exposing, all right, the United States government's, all right, agenda, all right, that they're supporting Al-Qaeda, they're backing Al-Qaeda, they're funding Al-Qaeda, all right, and the crazy thing is that isn't Al-Qaeda the one that supposedly knocked down the towers in 9/11, all right? So these are the times that we're living in where America is being exposed, all right? And they're being exposed by their very own people, all right? The Edomites, all right? All right, because you people are so divided, man, all right, that you're not even on one accord anymore, all right? Satan's house is divided, all right? And these are the times that we're living in, all right? Because judgment has to come to America, which is known as Babylon, all right? Let's get to another scripture. This book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right. And no more people are looking at America as a place of prosperity, a place where everybody can get along. Nobody's seeing it anymore, all right? Everybody, okay, especially outside of America, are seeing America as a problem, as a threat, all right? As the big bad guy on the planet, as the villain, okay? And it's getting to a point where you're even your own American citizens are exposing you, all right? And all this is doing is just fueling the flame and fueling the fire, man, for these nations to attack America, all right? More specifically, Russia, Iran, China, all right? And NATO, all right? Verse 2, take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thighs, pass over the rivers. Right, and from the videos you just seen, all right, that I put in post-production, I made a compilation of it, all right, from different points throughout a 2-year period, okay? It's evidence and proof that America is the one funding Al-Qaeda, is the one funding all these rebel groups in the Middle East to overthrow sovereign nations, all right? And so this is being exposed, okay, at now an international level, all right? It's now out in the open. It's no more a secret that America is the problem on the planet, okay? That's it being revealed, all right? You're now being revealed as, okay, the villain in this movie once again, all right? In the Lord's movie, all right? That's why America is going to be destroyed, man. Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. Right, you're being seen now, all right? All the nations, all right, are seeing you. Even your own people are seeing you, and they're calling you out, man. All right, you CIA operatives over there in the Middle East funding, supplying arms to Al-Qaeda, all right? Russia sees it, okay? China sees it. People like Ron Paul, Jeffrey Sachs, Brett McGurk see it, okay? So this whole narrative that you're trying to build using that bitch, okay, Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador for the UN, all right, it's falling apart, man. You're being exposed, man, all right? You can't use that thought anymore, man. All right, nobody believes her, man. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody smacks her in the UN, man. When the United Nations, when all the nations for the 73rd UN Assembly starts, all right, when they have their debates. And that's going to be very, pivotal, man. Pivotal. All right, because you're going to have Russian President Putin there. You're going to have the Chinese president there. You're going to have the Syrian, okay, their ambassador there, or maybe even the Syrian president might be there, as well as the Iranian ambassador, or maybe the Iranian president. All right, all these nations are going to meet at the 73rd UN Assembly. And what do you think they're going to say, man? They're going to expose you Americans, man. All right, because it's time, man. It's time for you, okay, Americans, all right, to be revealed as the problem on the earth, man. All right? Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, which is happening now. You're being seen, okay? You're being exposed even by your very own people, okay? Hey, let me bring out this article. This is from, because not just your own people, even the Russian military defense is exposing you too. All right, and I have this article coming up. I pulled it up. Came out a couple hours ago. It says, chlorine delivered. Idlib militants readying false flag attack in Syria village. Russian military defense. So yeah, man, the Russians see that America, all right, you're trying to set up a false flag, man, a narrative. All right, and the Russians are exposing it. Okay. Let me continue on this article. It says, militants in Syria's Idlib have transported several canisters containing chlorine to the village of Besanakul, apparently preparing to stage a false flag chemical attack, the Russian Defense Ministry has said. The chlorine-filled canisters were delivered by the Al-Qaeda affiliate militants of Tahrir al-Sham, formerly known as Al-Nusra Front. All right. And it's been plenty of evidence proving that America was backing Al-Nusra Front. Then they changed their name to, I believe, the Free Syrian Forces. All right? The Syrian Democratic Forces. All right? Which is also is Al-Nusra Front, which is Al-Qaeda. All right? A spokesman of the Russian Center for Reconciliation in Syria, Lieutenant General Vladimir Savchenko, said in a statement Saturday. He added that the latest development showed that the militants are preparing for a false flag attack that will be used to accuse the Syrian government of using chemical weapons against its people. Right, man. Try to overthrow Assad. But it's being exposed now, all right? On both sides, man. So America, you're being exposed, okay, as, okay, trying to overthrow nations, all right, using false flags, using propaganda, all right, through your bullshit mainstream media, okay? Fake news, as your dummy president likes, Orange Man DJ Trump likes to say. Fake news, all right? Hey, you Edomites here in America are being exposed, man, all right? All the way from the top, all the way down from the bottom, okay? And that's why the Russians are going to drill you one with a nuke, man, all right? As well as China, because Russia's going to spearhead the assault. We're going to get that scripture, all right? It goes on and said, this is the latest warning from the Russian military on what it says is a chemical provocation in the making. On Wednesday, it said that the White Helmet Group has shot videos intended to be used in framing the Syrian government. Earlier, the Ministry of Defense said toxic chemicals have been delivered to Idlib and accused the White Helmets of carrying out the delivery. Here's the point. The United States and its allies have so far dismissed the Russian warnings, but said that the government in Damascus might instead be preparing chemical attacks against civilians, which is a lie. Because that video, okay, that I put in post-production, those multiple videos, that compilation, all right, is revealing that, no, it's you, America. You're the ones doing this, all right? Through your CIA and various other factions, all right? Your little mercenary groups. The U.S. and its allies, goes on and says, Moscow has suggested that the attack might be prepared with the support of Washington, which wants to justify further airstrikes against Syria. Those planned strikes are said to be much larger in scale than those launched against the Syrian military by the U.S. and the UK, France, in April. Right, it happened on Friday the 13th. All right, so these are the times we're living in, man. All right, then it goes on and says, right, it comes as Washington has been building up its military presence in the region. Right, how coincidental, right? There's a narrative being pushed out that Assad, which is a lie, is trying to chemically attack his own people. All right, even though it's being exposed, all right, that it's America who's going to do it, but yet you have Washington building a military presence in the region at the same time while this chemical attack might happen. All right. So it's evident that America, all right, is the problem. All right. And then it breaks down all the ships and the submarines that are going in there. All right. That says the USS Ross, which Tomahawk, so on and so forth. You can read the article. All right. The point is, though, America is being revealed. All right. It's being uncovered. All right, and that shame is coming upon you. All right, and that shame, man, is going to be your device. Because hey, none of these nations are going to protect you, man. You're going to be all alone out there. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Right, that's the Lord taking vengeance on you, right? Because the Lord is going to, put the spirit on these devils, man. All right, to put an assault on you Americans, man. All right, on these heathens, man. All right, and the Lord's coming Himself. Your Lord's got to get some action on you American peons, man. Wherever your military scattered at. All right. So this is the time that's coming, right? Verse 4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is His name, the Holy One of Israel. Right, the Lord's going to redeem us, man. The Holy One of Israel. All right. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 58. All right. Because this is exposing America as the problem, man. Book of Psalms, chapter 58. And I'm going to start at 2. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands on the earth. Right, that's America, man. You've been weighing the violence of your hands on earth for far too long, man. In your heart is nothing but wickedness. Overthrowing governments, putting false flags, making false flags attacks on your very own citizens. All right, all these wicked deeds, man, to try to fill an agenda, man. All right, and it's being exposed. Verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right, that's you Edomites, man. You so-called white people, man. And we're going to keep drilling it, man. You so-called white people, you Edomites, you are the wicked, man. And from the womb, you come out speaking lies, man. Setting a narrative that America is the best country in the world. That is throughout its inception. It's built nothing but freedom and prosperity, which is a lie, because it's been oppressing our people here in this country. Then you're out there, overthrowing sovereign governments, spewing lies, all right, wrecking havoc on the earth, weighing the violence, with your hands on the earth, man. All right. And this is the times that we're living in, because we hear the prophets, through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we're here to expose you, all right. Verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Verse 4, their poison is like the poison of the serpent. They're like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. That was verse 4. Verse 5, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Verse 6, break their teeth, O power, O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Right, that's your military, man. All right, the God of the Bible, He's going to break your military, all right, by stirring up these nations, and they're going to launch an assault on you Americans, all right, because this is being put on an international level that America's funding Al-Qaeda, man, all right, and all these nations are going to turn on you, all right, in an instant, real soon, man, all right. We just need a couple of prophecies to be pushed out, the RFID chip, which can coincide with this, man. Because America, man, you Americans, man, you're so divided, man. And then you're out there waging a foreign policy type war that's really going to be your demise. All right, you cannot continue in this ongoing military industrial complex. All right, because here in America, man, you're going to be scared as hell. All right, because people are gonna try to overthrow you, man. This is gonna ignite, a lot of issues here in America, man. All right, we're gonna continue on. So the Lord's gonna break your military, man, because of this, man. The Lord's gonna break your military. All right, y'all gonna be destroyed out here. Verse 7: let them melt away as waters which run continually. When He bendeth His bow to shoot His arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. Right, man. You're going to be hit with nukes, man. That's going to be your judgment, America. Intercontinental ballistic missiles for all the wickedness you've done to the earth, man. Once again, all right, you work wickedness, yea. Yet ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth, man. So you got to get hit with nukes, and nuclear war is coming. That's why it behooves you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, to get your head out of your ass, man, and come, return to the Lord, man. America's not going to save you, man. They can't even save themselves, man. They're being exposed by their very own people, man. All right? Continuing on, verse 8. As a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away, like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Right, man? You're going to melt away, America. Judgment is coming, all right? Judgment is coming. This is the reason why Russia, all right, this is from the South China Morning Post. Russia rolls out advanced weapons during Vostok 2008 military drills with China. That's why they're training. They're getting ready to attack America, man. And Vostok means Orient or East, all right? The kings of the East, preparing the kings of the East, man. That's in the book of Revelation. You know what? Let me get that scripture. Let me pull it up. Prepare the kings of the East. All right? Kings of the East. Yeah, this is from Revelation 16 and 12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river of Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Exactly, man. So you have all these eastern nations, China, Russia, the Arabs, okay? They're all getting ready and prepared, man, all right, to wage an all-out assault on you Americans, man, out there in the Middle East, all right? And then they're going to engage on you here at home, all right? Because you're being exposed. That's why, once again, I'm going to bring this out. You can look this up. The United States Air Force commander of NORAD, all right, said that America is no longer a sanctuary, okay? The homeland is no longer a sanctuary. That's the words he said, meaning a refuge, a safety, because he sees that America can get attacked, all right? And he sees that America is not going to be able to stand, all right? Once again, making their own tongue fall upon themselves, all right? The Bible is beautiful. All right, let's continue on. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Go real quickly. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 10. It says, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come, let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our power. Right, we're declaring the work of our power, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. He's getting World War III set up, man. It's of the Lord that's the reason why this is happening. It's of the Lord that's the reason why you're being exposed, America. It's of the Lord the reason why you Russians and Chinese are preparing, okay, for the final combat, the final conflict, World War III, okay, War of Armageddon. All right, it's of the Lord. And we hear the prophets of Great Millstone, we're declaring it. Okay, we're declaring the works of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. Right, that's why that Russian, okay, officer from the military defense ministry said, yeah, man, America is the one backing this false flag attack. All right? They're being stirred up. The Russians are like, yo, America is trying to literally overthrow Assad, a sovereign government. All right, that we are backing, that we have interest in, all right? And so they're being stirred up, and so they're going to end up using them nukes, man. Make bright the arrows, which are the nukes. Gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes for the devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Right. Once again, it's all through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? And he's stirring up the pot for World War III, so the Russians can attack America with intercontinental ballistic missiles. Let's get another article to prove that. All right, so back again, Russia rolls out advanced weapons during Vostok 2018 military drills with China. All right, so this is what they're doing. Back to the article. The week-long drills in Russia Far East and the Pacific Ocean involved about 300,000 service members, more than 1,000 planes, helicopters, and unmanned aerial vehicles, 36,000 tanks, armored vehicles, fighting vehicles, and other cars, and up to 80 ships and support vessels. That's a lot of military power, man. They're doing this training, man. They're getting ready to go to war with America. China has sent nearly 3,200 troops, 900 weapons, and 30 fixed-wing aircraft and helicopters, right? And that's the Shanghai Corporation organization, okay, alliance happening right before your eyes. The Iskander-M missile, the nuclear-capable Iskander-M missile, is one of Russia's hypersonic missile launch systems, firing missiles traveling at a velocity of a Mach 6 times the speed of sound, which are very difficult to defend against or intercept. Right, man? So Russia's testing their nukes, all right? These are the times that we're living in, because it's the Lord's vengeance, man. It's time to destroy America once and for all, man. This wicked kingdom, this filthy kingdom, all right, that upholds homosexuality, that upholds, all right, pedophilia, that upholds transgenderism, all right, that upholds the oppression, okay, and violence against the children of Israel. That's why this place got to be the judge, man. Is there any more I want to bring up? Yeah, verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes, for the Lord hath both devised and done which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. Right? There's going to be an ambush against you Americans. All right? You know what an ambush means? A surprise. And it's evident because majority of Americans, you're not seeing what's coming, man. You're not seeing your demise, man. That's the ambush. That's the surprise. All right? You're too much in your folly. You're too much in your wickedness. You're too much into idol worshiping, believing that America's going to go on 10 years. You're not seeing what's about to happen to your country, man. All right? Verse 13. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness, right? Thy end is come, coming to an end. America, your end is coming. It's coming to an end. All right? Let's go to the book of Psalms, because I wanted to bring out a point. Book of Psalms, chapter 75, verse 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly. Right, you're foolish, America, Babylon. You're foolish, man. You deal foolishly on the earth, man. All right? Your days of empire ruling as an empire building, all right, coming to an end, man. Oppressing the whole world with your violence, man. With your violent military is coming to an end. You're a bunch of foolish people, all right? Deal not foolishly, right? You shouldn't have dealt foolishly. And to the wicked, lift not up the horn, right? You shouldn't be lifting up the horn. You should be in that pompous pride, all right? Thinking you can do whatever you want. Horn means power, pushing your militaries around and oppressing people, all right? But in that pride, man, hey, this is what the Lord's got to say. Verse 5, lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. Right, man? You shouldn't be in that pride. All right? You wicked ass Edomite Americans, man. Thinking that you can't be touched, man. All right? Because that's going to be your downfall, man. All right? That pride in your heart, man. Verse 6, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. Right? It's of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, the reason why you were able, all right, to conquer these lands, man. He allowed it to happen, all right? And you are so much in your pride, you honestly didn't think that this was of the Lord, man. You honestly thinking that it was on your own will, man. But the Lord's telling you, hey, don't lift yourself up. Verse 7, but Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and set up another, right? Is of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. He set you up to rule for a certain period of time. And now it's time for you to be put down once and for all. Sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. All right? Verse 8, for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red, and is full of mixture. And he poureth out the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of earth shall wring them out and drink them. Right, man? You're going to drink this wrath of the Lord, man. This is his vengeance, man. All right? You're coming to an end, America. You're going to experience, okay, full onslaught of terror and fear in this land, man. You're going to have nations attacking you. All right? Wow, there's a civil war breaking out. Wow, there's race wars breaking out, man. This is going to be crazy calamity here in America. You think it's bad what's going on in Syria? All right? What they're experiencing? You ain't seen nothing yet. You Edomite Americans and those that dwell here, all you heathens and you 2/3, man, that are taking this Bible as a joke. All right? You haven't experienced what's coming to America, man. All right? But my more focal point is on you Edomites, man. All right? Mainly the heads, man. All right? Because you really think that America can't get touched, but it's going to. All right, you're going to be, the Lord, that cup is being poured upon you, man, and you're going to drink it, man. All right. Verse 9, but I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the Most High of Jacob. Right, man, we're singing praises to our power, Yahweh Bashem Shai. We're seeing the prophecy coming to fruition, man. We're seeing the works of the Lord right before our eyes, man. We get excited. I'm excited, man. I'm excited seeing this, man. I know the brothers in Great Millstone, they're excited. All right? Seeing you being exposed, man. Seeing your own tongue fall upon yourselves, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai, he's setting it up, man, for America to get its destruction. Get put to an end. And we're praising Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. We're all for it, man. Verse 10, all the horns of the wicked also will I cut off. Right, the Lord's going to cut off America, man. Your horn, your power structure, man. And this is America, because America, that's the military structure, all right, for you Edomites' kingdom, man. And the Lord's going to break it apart, man, using the Russians who are Edomites, all right, to destroy you, man. All right? Hey, Satan's house is divided, man. All right? But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted, right? We're being exalted, man. All right? The Lord's going to exalt us. Lord will, all right? I'm part of the elect, but hey, the elect's going to be exalted, man. All right? And this is what we strive to do, man. We want to be exalted, all right, in righteousness, man. All right? Bringing out the truth. Okay? Telling your judgment, America, you Edomites. All right? And telling the whole world that the reason why World War III is going to happen is because Yahweh Bashem Shai sanctioned it. All right? This is his movie. This is his theater. All right? He ordained it from the beginning, man. All right? Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 3. An unwise king destroyed this people. Right, Trump, you're unwise, man. All right? You're an unwise king, and you're going to destroy your people in these last days, all right? Trump's not making America great again, all right? White supremacy is going to die with nukes, all right? By your own Edomite brethren, the Russians, okay? And NATO, and all those NATO allies, because they're going to nuke America, all right? The beast shall hate the whore, man. All these tariffs Donald Trump's doing, all right? And November 5th, all right, I believe it was November, that's a time period where nations that Donald Trump set into play where any countries dealing with Iran in terms of conducting trading with, all right, if they continue to do it after November, that they're going to be sanctioned, all right? And Europe, majority of Europe said they're still going to be working with Iran. So we're going to see what happens to America in these last days, man. Hey, America don't have enough time, man, all right? We're in the year of prophecy, man. Anything can happen like this, man. The UN meeting, once again, man, that United Nations Assembly meeting that's happening, man, September 18th, man. That starts September 18th, man. All right? What do you think these nations are going to say about America? All right? It's getting time. So, an unwise king destroyed the people. Right, Trump, you're destroying your people, all right? But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Right, and there is no prudence here, man. All right? There is none. Because if they were, you would have tried to prevent this from happening, but you're not. You're all for these wars, all right? You, the elites, the establishment, the CIA, the Pentagon, all right, the military officers, you're all for these wars, man. All right? Verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Right, and in due time, and because America's not profitable. America's on its way out. And which is a profitable, okay, kingdom? The kingdom of Israel, man. That's the kingdom of heaven. That's what's profitable. And that's going to be set up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Shai, because it's in his hand. This is his movie. This is his theater, man. All right? That's what a God can do. All right? It's beautiful, man. Let's go to the book of Job, chapter 11, verse 20. I'm going to close out. This is for you wicked-ass Edomites here in America, man. All right? Your days are numbered. All right? Your days of scoffing at the men of the Lord. All right? Your days, okay, in your pride and your mirth are coming to an end. Job chapter 11, verse 20. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail. Right? Your eyes are going to fail, man. The hope of America, the future America is failing. All right? You're going to see it. You're going to experience it. All right? And you're going to cry and moan because of it. And they shall not escape, right? You're not going to escape the judgment that's coming to America. You wicked people here in America, starting with you Edomites, man. All right? And their hope shall be as the giving up the ghost, right? Giving up the spirit, man. That's your hope, man. All right? You're going to die out here in these last days, man, because World War III is coming. And we here at the Prophets of Great Millstone, we're telling you that your judgment, man. Through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right? You can't escape this, man. You're being exposed. Hello, once again. All right? Your own, okay, credible men here in America, men of renown, those that you hold to a high esteem, are exposing you. All right? Once again, Jeffrey Sachs, professor at Columbia University. Brett McGurk, United States Department, okay, who's part of the global coalition to counter ISIS. All right? United States, Ron Paul, former U.S. congressman who was running for president. They're exposing you, man. All right? So you're being revealed, America. You're the problem. All right? You're the problem on the earth. You're going to be destroyed. All right? And once America is destroyed, that's it, man. Wickedness is going to stop because the kingdom of heaven is going to be ushered in through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. When Yahweh Shai returns with his angels and he sets up the kingdom of heaven, Israel, man. So Lord willing, all right, and the Israelites, all right, the 12 tribes, all right, that's the kingdom of heaven. That's what we're looking forward to. All right, with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai's sake. All right, just keep enduring, keep the faith. As you can see from, hey man, we're almost out of here, man. All right, and with that, Shalom.